Welcome to First Congregational United Church of Christ, Boulder. This is the audio version of the weekly devotional. We hope you will tune in every week to listen to the latest offering written by a member of our congregation. Also, feel free to check out our YouTube channel to watch First Cong's Sunday church services. Thank you.
Striving for Wholeness, Not Perfection, by Larry Dansky. Some words from the song You Say by Lauren Daigle. I keep fighting voices in my head that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth. In you I find my identity. And a quote from Maya Angelou. You alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anyone. And some words from David Benner in Human Being and Becoming. Spare me perfection. Give me instead the wholeness that comes from embracing the full reality of who I am, just as I am. We can be our biggest critics. We strive for perfection even when we know that no human is perfect. We hear sermons that state that God loves us just as we are, yet that doesn't seem to be good enough for us. When we look at our faults, we may feel guilt and possibly even shame. When others tell us that we aren't good enough, we believe them. I grew up in a family where perfection was an expectation, and thus I became my biggest critic trying to measure up to that standard. Others I've talked to are self-critical as a result of growing up in an environment of harsh criticism from their parents. They were told that they were not good enough, and they bought into such criticism. Still others have mentioned that their religious upbringing, with the focus on personal sin and a vengeful God, has led to constant self-criticism. Today, our society's social media obsession with the concept of an ideal image has prompted many people to feel less attractive and self-critical. We are bombarded with commercials that promise self-satisfaction if we just change our appearance. We are constantly told that we need more hair, but less gray hair, whiter teeth, fewer wrinkles, and better complexions. Cosmetic surgery has grown to be a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's no wonder that someone might think that they are, quote, fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Zen Buddhist monk Shunri Suzuki says, each of you is perfect the way you are, and you can use a little improvement. It's not either or, but both and. This approach allows us to start with the premise that God loves us as we are. Once we can accept ourselves fully as who we are, whole, complete, but not perfect, we can then begin a practice of self-reflection, which is an important approach to non-judgmental self-improvement. Step 4 of the 12-step program involves making a searching and fearless moral inventory of oneself. This step encourages individuals to identify personal problems and how their behavior has affected themselves and others. This step is crucial for self-discovery and is a foundational part of the recovery process, but it's not a one-and-done exercise. As with all of the 12 steps, self-analysis is part of an ongoing process. It's also something we can all do, whether we have addiction issues or not. None of this is easy. To quote Carl Jung, the most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. But Jung also said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. I have had to learn to strive for wholeness, not perfection. In my mind, the path to wholeness is a process of self-acceptance, self-analysis, acceptance of my imperfections without harsh criticism, and a willingness to improve. For me, it's been helpful to remind myself of the words written by Leonard Cohen in the song Anthem. Ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in.